Hello, hello, my lovely kids, grade 3. Today I will explain the 10,000 and 100,000 lesson. Okay, so let's go. I will share my screen in for this lesson. Okay, it's so easy, really. Okay, this is called a short. This is called a short, a place valued short. Okay, let me write with you here a number. Okay, if I have number 1, I have this number here 1. Okay, so the place value of this number is ones. If I have here a number which is 2, so the place value of this number is tens. If I have a number here 3, so the place value of this number is hundreds. If I have a number here which is 5, so the value of this number is thousands, a new family added to the hundreds, tens, and ones. Okay, and after thousands, there is a grandmother and a grandfather. What's the grandmother? The grandmother is 10,000s. 10,000s. It's called 10,000s. Okay, so if I have a 6 here, it will be in the 10,000s. If I have a 7 here, it will be 100,000s. Okay, so if I read this number, I will write it here. If I read it, it will be, but here we don't forget the comma. Okay, after the hundreds we have our comma. Okay, so this number is 765 thousands. After the 3 numbers, I say thousands, and before the comma, 321. Okay, let's take another number. If I have here 0, 1, so this is 10. The ones place is 0. The tens place is 1. Okay, if I have another number, let's say 4, it will be 410. 410. If I have another number 7,410. If I put another number, it will be what? It will be 3. Its place value is 10,000. Its place value is 10,000. How many number digits have the 10,000? Has 5 digits. How many numbers have 100,000? Have 6 digits. So how I read this number? 37,410. Okay, if I wrote another number here, let me write what? Let me write 3. So what is the place value of 3 here? Once. I will write another number 4. So it will be 43. What is the place value of 4? Tens. I will write 6. So it is 643. What is the place value of 6? Hundreds. Okay, then comma. What is the, if I wrote here 5, it will be 5,643. What is the place value of 5,000? If I wrote 2, it will be 25,643. What is the place value of 2? 10,000. If I wrote another number 9, what is the place value of 9? 100,000. How I read it? 925 as if it is alone. As if it is alone. 925. If it is 925 like this, here, let me write it. If it is 925. How I read it? I read it 925. But after it, there is a comma. If there is a comma, another 3 numbers, I say thousands. Because it is not only hundreds, it is thousands. A new family. So it is 925,643. 643. Let's write another number here. Okay, let's put another number. Let's say I will put here, let's say 9. So ones place. Let's make this bigger and right here. Okay, can be. Let's write it. Okay, so 9. Then here 3. So the place value of 3 is tens. Here 8 hundreds. 3, no, say 1 thousands. If another number, it will be 6 10,000s, and the hundreds I have 2. So what is the number? Don't forget the comma, of course. Don't forget the comma. Okay, so let's complete. So as I was telling you that when we write any number here, this is a place value chart. I want you to print it out and write any numbers you can imagine. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, any number that has 6 numbers. This is if I have number 1, it is place value ones. 2 numbers, tens. 3 hundreds. 4 thousands. 5 10,000. 6 hundred thousands. Okay, here. This is an example. I will read it with you. The Thai family is planning a road trip to the Grand Canyon. One route is 840 miles, a second route is 835 miles. Which route is shorter? If I want to compare between two numbers here, like 835 and 840, we can use a place value chart. I want you to use the place value chart in comparing, in writing numbers, in any examples in this lesson. In this place value lesson, we use the chart, place value chart. Here I have hundreds, tens, ones chart. I put the 840, I put the 835. I see here, what is he saying? He's telling me that 840 has 4 tens. 835 has 3 tens. 4 tens greater than 3 tens, so 840 is greater than 835. We use this chart in comparing thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, as we are going to see. Okay, now let me delete this. And this also is a chart. I want you to print it out and write the numbers. Here I have, if I have here in the ones, let's say 3, in the tens, let's say 4, in the hundreds, let's say 6, in the thousands, 8, in the 10,000s, 1, in the 100,000s, 3. Okay, so this number is 318,643. So the place value of 1 is 10,000. The place value of 3 is 100,000. Let's, if I want to write here the value, not place value. So the value of 1 equals what? How many numbers after 1? After 1, hello 1, how are you? How many numbers do you have after you in the right hand that you eat with? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the value is 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So there is a big difference between place value and value. Place value, I say ones, tens, hundred, thousands, 10,000, 100,000. The value is number and asking how many numbers after it and put in the zeros, digits. Okay. Then, what do I have after value of 1? I want the value of of 3. So the value of 3 is, hello 3, how are you? How many numbers do you have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers, so 5 zeros. 5 numbers is 5 zeros. Let's see. 3. How many zeros? 5. So 1, 2, comma, 1, 2, 3. Okay, my lovely kids. So there is a big difference between value and place value. I want you also to print out this and write as many numbers as you want. Write the value and their place value. Okay, let's delete this and continue, my lovely grade 3. Here. This is 2 ways to write a number. Here I have 3 ones, 2 hundreds, 2 tens, 4 hundreds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 105 thousands. 105,000. So the ones is separated in ones, tens, hundreds. This is a family of the ones. And this is the family of the thousands and are separated in 3 different numbers, ones, tens, hundreds. So I have here 105 thousandths, 423. So this is how I write the number. Okay. Then this is a number and the ways how we write it in standard form, expanded form, word form. If I have this number, thousands periods, ones period, I have in the ones, 100 tens ones, in the thousands, hundreds, tens ones. Standard form uses digits. Okay, we use the digits. 237,568. Word form uses words to write the number the way you say it. Like what? Like I write the 2 TWO. I write the 3, the 37 THIRTY-7. Okay, then I write the thousands, 568. The expanded form, what do I use? How do I use the expanded form here? As you see here, the expanded form uses the place value of each digit to write the number. Okay, it uses the value of the place. Okay, so I have 200,000 plus 30,000 plus 7,000 plus 500 plus 60 plus 8. How did I get these numbers? Okay, he's telling me about the place value. How? I go ask 1, what's your place value and value? What is your place value? She tells me I am 1. So how many 0 do you have? Ones doesn't have any 0. Then I ask 6. Hello 6. What's your place value? I am 10. How many 0 do you have? I have 1 10. 1 0. As I told you before. That ones has no 0. No 0. Okay. Tens has 1 0. Hundreds has 2 0. Thousands has 3 0. Okay, now we have a new family. What is the new family? 10,000. 10,000, 4 zeros. 100,000 equals 5 zeros. Okay, and don't we forget our comma, even in the zeros, we don't forget our comma. Okay, so this is our new family, 10,000s, 100,000s. So we expanded the number here and we complete the expanded form for each number below. We have 87,000, and as I told you, I go see what is missing. It's 87,562. So I expanded it how? 80,000 plus 7,000 plus 500 plus 60 plus 2. 431,281. So what's the place value of 1? Is 1, once. What's the place value of 8? Is tens, 80. So 80. How many 0 in tens? 1. What's the place value of 2? Hundreds. How many 0 in hundreds? 2. So I put the 2 and side it to 0. How many? What's the place value of 1,000? How many 0 in the thousands? 3. So I write 1,000. What's the place value of 3? It is 10,000. 10,000. How many 0 in the 10,000? 4. So I put 0, 3 zeros. And the 4. What is the place value of 400? So it is 400,000. 400,000. How many 0 in the 400? It is 5 zeros. Complete the chart by filling in the standard form and word form of each number. So here I have 3 numbers. That is the standard form of the 3 numbers. He gave me the expanded form. So how I write, convert from expanded form to standard form and to word form. Here I have 100,000. So I look at the bigger number, as I told you before. I look at the biggest number. What is the biggest number I have here? Here it is 100,000. So the number that I write here must be 6 numbers. Must be 6 numbers like the 100,000. 100,000 has 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So first I write, let me solve it with you here. First I write what? 1. After the 1, I need 5 numbers. What is the number after 5? What is the digit? The number that have 5 digits, it is 2. So I write 2. Do I have a number that have, this is 5 digits. After 5 digits, 4. Do I have a number have 4 digits? No. So I write 0. Do I have a number have 3 digits? Yes. 600. So I write 6, 6. Do I have a number has 2 digits? Yes. 4. Do I have a number has 1 digit? Yes. 9. Okay. So that's how we write the standard form. How we write I want you to write this and solve it, of course, all of this. How I write the word form? 1, O-N-E, 100, H-U-N-D, D, red, R-E-D, 100, 20, 20,000, comma, 6 S-I-X, 100, 40, dash 9, 40, dash 9. Okay, 338 here. 300,000 plus 30,000 plus 8,000 plus 200 plus 30 plus 7. Okay, so what did I do? What is the biggest number? The biggest number is 300,000. Okay, so I want a number of 6 digits also. So the first one is 3. What's the number that have 5 numbers? 3. What is the number that have 4 numbers? 8. What is the number that has 3? 2. What's the number that had 2? 3. What is the number that had 1? 7. Then I write 338,237. Okay, here is the expanded form. 500,000 plus 10,000 plus 3,000 plus 400 plus 60 plus 1. What is the place value? What is the biggest number? 500,000. So I write 6 digits. 5. The first one 5. The second one 1. Third one 3. Fourth one 4. Fifth 6 and 1. 513,461. Okay, so I hope you understand. It's very easy. I know all of you are so clever, my lovely kids. Okay, let's complete here. Okay. This is another example here. Isabella scored 125,069 points on her new video game. Isabella's brother Antonio scored 124,981 points. Who scored more points? Use a place value chart to compare the numbers. Here I used the place value chart. Here is the ones, here is the thousands. The ones has ones, tens, hundreds. The thousands has ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, and I put the 2 numbers. Let's compare. Who is the bigger number? I will see the hundreds here of the thousands are the same. The tens of the thousands, the same. The ones of the thousands, the place value of the thousands, 5 and 4. So who is bigger? The 125,000. Okay, so here I'm explaining how I compare numbers. Start with the greatest place value. Compare, okay, I compare the two digits. Both numbers have a 1 in the 100,000 place. Next, compare the digits in 10,000 place. Both have 2 in 10,000 place. Continue to compare until the digits are different. Okay, the digits are different in 1,000th place, 125, 124. So the top number has the greater digit, so it is the greater number. Therefore, Isabella scored more points. Here is our beautiful book, 10,000s and 100,000s. 5 digits and 6 digits. Okay, so as I explained that this is 53,167. This is how we separate it, and this is the standard form, expanded form, how I write the expanded form by value. The word form, as I told you, 53,167. The place value chart here, that how we write and read 6-digit numbers. Here I have 265,814. So this is the standard form, the expanded form by the value. Hello 2, how many numbers do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I write 5 zeros. Hello 6, how many zeros do you have? How many numbers you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I write 4 zeros. In here 265,840. Okay. Let's continue. Write in the standard form, 30,000 plus 9,000 plus 400 plus 10 plus 5. What is the larger? What is the greatest number? It is how many digits? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the biggest number has 5. What is half 4? 9. What is half 3? 4. 1, 5. So this is the answer, 39,415. And here the biggest number is 7. Then 5, 6, 3, 7, 1. So it is 756,371. Here 60,000, 8,092. Here I have 60,000. This is 5 digits, and I have 4 digits. I don't have 3 digits, so in the hundreds place will be 0. Okay, and I complete 68,000, 92. Here I have the ones place value, tens place value, hundreds, and 100,000, but I don't have 10,000 or 1,000. So in 10,000 place and in 1,000 place we put 0. So it is 300,928. Then I have here what? This is the 100,000, 10,000, and the 100 tens units. Okay, so it will be here the 100 tens units and 100,000 10,000. One, this is the biggest number is what? The biggest number is 100,000. So 100,000, how many digits? 6 digits. Do I have a number with 5 digits? No. So in the 10,000, it will be 0. Okay, it will be 0. So I have 102,241. Here I have 70,593. Do I have a number of 5 digits? Yes. So the biggest number here is 5 digits. Do I have 4 digits? No. So it will be 0. Do I have 3 digits? Yes. So it will not be 0. Okay. So I completed 70,593. 500,000 plus 500 plus 5. What is the biggest number? 6 digits. Do I have 5 digits? No. Do I have 4 digits? No. So it will be 0 as it is, and I will write 505. Okay. Here, write in the expanded form. I have 95,683. So I will write the 9. How many 0 after hello 9? How are you? How many digits you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has 4 zeros. The 5 has 3. The 6, 2. The 8, 1. The 3, nothing. Okay. The 500,000, it will be 5. How many 0? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it will be 5 zeros. The 4 zeros, 3 zeros, and so on. 27,461, it will be 20,000 plus 7. How many zeros after the 7? 3. How many zeros after the 4? 2. After the 6? 1. After 1? Nothing. Then I have 700,000 plus. I don't have 10,000 here, so I don't write it. I don't write the 0. Then 9,436. 48,000. Also, I put the 4 and the 8 and the 9 and the 9. I don't put the 0 here. I don't put the 0. If I don't want, I don't put it. It's okay. If you put it, it's okay. If you don't put it, fine. If you have place for it. But I think here 1, 2, 3, 4, you don't have place. So you can delete it or you can leave it. Okay. If you have place, you can write it. If you don't have place, don't write it. And then we have 230,000 and 45. I don't have, this is the ones, tens. I don't have hundreds, I don't have thousands. So how many numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4. What is the first number value? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 with 5 zeros, then 3 with 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, 4 with 1 0, 5 with no 0 because it is ones. 70,116, it will be 70,000 plus 100 plus 10 plus 6. 36,001 is 30,000 plus 6,000 plus 1. 400,040 is 400,000 plus 40, and all is 0. I hope you understand, and anything you can ask me. Thank you very much. Bye bye.